Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to discuss about class 11's the chapter sequences and series. In this chapter we will study particular type of functions called sequences. A sequence, or you can say progression, any of these two terms can be used. So progressions. So a sequence or a progression is an ordered list of numbers. Ordered list. Ordered list of numbers. The numbers in this ordered list, all these numbers, these are called elements or terms. These numbers are called elements or terms. Okay, now sequence means I'm just giving you a very simple example like 1 comma 3 comma 4 comma dot dot dot. So this is a sequence, and if we take its sum like this expression will be called a series. So sequence is some list of numbers, obviously ordered list of numbers, and series is sum of all those terms of a sequence. So this is called, this whole expression with the addition sign is called a series. Now series will have a particular value, right? Because we can add it up and we will get a particular value. Okay, so like suppose I'm giving a very simple sequence. This is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, means 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma dot dot dot. It goes on forever, so it is called infinite sequence. Correspondingly, this is called infinite series, right? Now suppose I'm just telling about taking only 4 numbers, so this will be finite series, right? And finite series means we can directly add it up and we will be getting it its addition as 10. That means this 10 is value of the series, right? Okay, now the terms of a sequence are usually means denoted as an, means nth number. Okay, this n is index, obviously. So first term will be a1, this is first term, and according to that second term a2, like this, right? Now to indicate a series, particular series, we can use capital S sometimes, or we can use a Greek letter that is called sigma. Okay, its pronunciation is, means this is the obviously spelling, and its pronunciation will be like this, sigma. Okay, this will be its pronunciation, it's sigma. So sometimes you can say it as summation. So summation is the name of the process, so that also can be told. Now how we are writing it? Suppose there is a sequence like a1 a2 a3 comma dot dot dot, so we are just adding these to get the series, and we can write it as summation. Suppose we are adding it up to a10, right? Then it will be n equals to, n starting value is 1 and ending value is 10, so n equals to 1 to n. This is the lower limit of n and this is the upper limit of n. N equals to 1 to n and its general form, so it's a n, right? it means sigma n equals to 1 to 10 an means a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus dot 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 up to a10, right? So this is the basic concept of a sequence and series. Now obviously sequence is an ordered list of numbers. Finite sequence, infinite sequence, already I told. And now set of natural numbers, this is obviously a sequence, right? And this is infinite sequence because it starts with 1 and goes on to infinity, right? Now you can write a note on it that if I know first means any three, not first, any three consecutive terms, okay, any three consecutive terms of a sequence, then we can find the rest of the sequence. Okay, if we have to know at least any three consecutive terms of the sequence, okay, then we can find out the rest of the sequence with the same order. Now I'm just telling you a special sequence, that is Fibonacci sequence. Somebody can pronunciate it as Fibonacci. So it's Fibonacci sequence. You know, in some cases, an arrangement of numbers such as 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, dot dot dot. You can see this arrangement properly. This total arrangement has no visible pattern, right? But the sequence, this sequence can be generated by the recurrence relation given as a1 equals to a2 equals to 1. These two are 1, so a1 equals to a2 equals to 1. Now look from a3. From a3 is actually a1 plus a2. a1 plus a2, a3. Then a4 is a2 plus a3. Can you see it? This a4 is actually a2 plus a3. And so on. If you are going to find a5, a5 will be a3 plus a4. Like this. Okay. And so on. So finally we can say that an equals to an minus 2 plus an minus 1. For what? For all n greater than 2. Because up to n equals to 2, its value is 1. For 1 and 2, means a1 and a2 it's 1. So up to n equals to 2, its value is 1. But after a2, that means after n equals to 2, we are getting a3 equals to a1 plus a2. You can see. So this is the form. An equals to an minus 2 plus an minus 1. This sequence is called Fibonacci sequence. And the Fibonacci sequence means a question related to Fibonacci sequence is given in question number 14 of the exercise 9.1. Okay, the same means the question is related to directly Fibonacci sequence. Okay, so just for example, I am discussing about some of the questions. Like first question's heading is find the first 5 terms. Okay, so finding the first 5 terms of the following sequence whose nth term is given. Okay, we have to find out first 5 terms of the sequence. So look, the first question that I am giving, that is an equals to 2n plus 2. So this is the first question. That means first we will be finding a1. a1 equals to what? 2 into 1 plus 2, means placing 1 in place of n, so it's becoming 4. Then a2, 2 into 2 plus 2, like this, so it will be 2 2s are 4 plus 2, that means 6. a3 will be 2 into 3 plus 2, means 8. a4 will be 2 into 4 plus 2 will be 10, and a5 equals to 2 into 5 plus 2 will be 12. So we have got first 5 terms, and these are the answers, right? Now number 2 question that I just want to give, it's little bit different, or you can say not this type of simple one. Okay, this is an equals to 1 plus minus 1 to the power n divided by 2 into 3 to the power n. This is the whole term, but the process is same. You have to put n equals to 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on in this place. Okay, so we will find out a1. a1 equals to what? 1 plus minus 1 whole to the power 1 divided by 2 into 3 to the power 1. It means 1 minus 1 divided by 2 into 3, because minus 1 to the power 1 is minus 1, so it's becoming 0. a2 equals to 1 plus minus 1 to the power 2 divided by 2 into 3 to the power 2. It means 1 plus 1 divided by 2 into 9. It means 2 will be cancelled, only 9 will be left. Then a3 equals to 1 plus minus 1 to the power 3 divided by 2 into 3 cube. So in this way I am doing the calculation, and you will just copy it from this, not all calculations I am doing. So this is the calculation for all first 5 terms. The first term, as minus 1's index is 1, means odd index, so whenever we are having odd indices, odd indices, we are getting 0 as the value, because it's becoming 1 minus 1. Look, for first term, third term, fifth term and so on, and second term and fourth term, you can see we are getting the value that is multiplied here. Okay, so we have got 0, 9, 0, 81, 0, and this is the first 5 terms of the sequence. Okay, now there is another type of question for you, that is question number 2. Suppose first of all you have to find out first 5 terms. Okay, that you have to find out, and you have to find out its corresponding series also. Okay, so this is the question, and the question is a1 is equals to given as minus 1, and an is given as an minus 1 divided by n for n greater equals to 2. This one has been given in the question. It means what? a1 equals to minus 1, so a1 to fixed, a1 equals to minus 1. Now coming to a2. a2 equals to, look here, n greater equals to 2. That means from 2 we have to follow this formula. That means a2 equals to a2 minus 1 divided by 2. That means a1 divided by 2. So it's a1 divided by 2. It means minus 1 by 2. Similarly, a3 will be a2 by 3. a2 by 3 means, a2 means minus half. So it's minus half divided by 3. Ultimately, it's becoming minus 1 by 6. A4 equals to A3 by 4. A3 means what? A3 means we have just got minus 1 by 6 divided by 4. So it's becoming minus 1 by 24. Coming to A5, A5 will be A4 divided by 5. A4 means minus 1 by 24 divided by 5. It will be minus 1 by 120. Okay. It will be minus 1 by 120. So these are 5 terms: minus 1, minus half, minus 1 by 6, minus 1 by 24 and minus 1 by 120. This is the first question's answer, that is first 5 terms. Now we have to find out this series. Series means what? It is not told that you have to find out the value of the series, rather just the series. That is, it will be like this: minus 1 for A1, A2 equals to, that means it's plus, A2 equals to minus half, you keep it always inside the bracket, plus minus 1 by 6 plus minus 1 by 24 and then plus minus 1 by 120 plus dot 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 dot, because the sequence is not given as finite sequence, so we need to give this dot signs after 5 terms. Okay, so these are 5 terms and the corresponding series. Again I'm telling, if it is not told in the question that you find out the value of the series, you will never find it. You will always ending up writing like this. Okay, minus 1 plus, this means all terms with the addition sign, because this expression is called series and the particular value is called, means the result after summation is called the value of the series, right? So this, by just applying all these theory, whatever we have just done, everything, you can completely do exercise 9.1. okay, it's very simple, exercise 9.1. so this will be your practice work, means your own work. Okay, so you have to complete exercise 9.1 by your own. So students, this is all about today's session. I hope you all have understood, and it's a very new topic, but it's very interesting and it's very easy also. So we will meet in the next session with any other topic. Till then, have a good day.